we started planting these beds, the community has been able to see more and more of these plants, and I think visual examples are always better. Last year we started this program where we asked the residents if they would like to have pollinator garden in their home, have pollinator garden in their homes. And with our HOA support, we were able to purchase plants for 20 residents. And the way we organize it is that they applied for the program, and we visited each home, and we basically qualified their space that are available. We were able to provide the plants and a small sketch so they can plant it, and they were all native plants. So we had 20 last year and in our budget, and there were about 30 residents that applied. And this year, due to COVID, we couldn't really do it. So we're hoping to do that again every year. And that allows us to spread these plants through the community in their homes. And that also creates a better selection and a better spread of pollinators for our pollinator plants for our pollinators. What did I say? Initially, Broadlands was created as a wildlife habitat community as part of National Wildlife Federation program. So our HOA board has interest and commitment to support that program, and that's how we've been able to do these projects. And in general, in our community, we do encourage people to use native plants. We have a newsletter that goes to every household, and in that newsletter we provide a lot of information, and also most, and if not all, the programs that LWC does in the Loudoun area is included in our newsletter. So there is a lot of information provided in many different ways, including the demo gardens and providing actual plants to the residents as they qualify with our program. The benefit that we have is that more and more residents are interested in gardens and the landscape that is more naturalized, that has more wildlife support. I don't want to say it's a trend, but it is a change that we see in people's mindset that is the right thing to do. And I think we benefit from that as a community, because when new residents are coming into our community, they see this sort of programs, and I think they appreciate that, and it's an attraction. There's always a lot of information, and it's not easy to reach out to people. So we do use social media, with Facebook especially, to post a lot of good information. And I think it is important to have practical information, because most of the time people may not know what plants will survive in suburban conditions. And with that said, it's obvious that we have a lot of rabbits and deer, and there's also need for soil improvement and watering to be concerned about. So to choose the right plants, to know about where to look for the right plants that will be happy in suburban conditions, I think is good information for our residents. So we try to provide that kind of information, practical information for them, and the list of plants that they can say, okay, I can get this one and that one, because there's a lot of selections, obviously. So I think narrowing it down for the residents helps them to make the decision and also know where to go, so where as a resource.